It's interesting how I believe in order to step out of the herd and
Yeah.
do great things, and I'm not, and I want to talking about great things. I'm talking about things that everybody else isn't trying to do. So just not trying to move towards ordinary things. Try to find more of a narrow path opposed to the path that everybody's trying to go through. Um, you have to be a little crazy in in some way. I say I'm not insane. I'm outsane.
Yeah.
Or they teach you to like a lot of these groups that more are more socially accepted than you and I would be in certain ways. It's like, oh, they wear a suit. Like, what's the big deal about wearing a suit? That all of a sudden, like somebody's like like all of a sudden they're like, oh, he wears a suit. He knows the basics of if you wear a suit, you get more people to accept you.
Yeah.
Like that just seems stupid to me.
Yeah.
Or if you have your
Well, it's
hair, like,
interesting. As you know, I jumped ship from California and moved to the South, the deep South, Georgia, and to now take a look at, having been a leader in the spiritual awakening communities of Southern California, to come out to, Middle America, the South, and see the reality that they exist in, it's a whole different awareness. And there was a lot of young men and women that came to our community ceremonies. I challenge them: go out to Utah, go out to Texas, bring that understanding that you found in the West, bring it out here, because it's till everybody gets it's happened to me, that kind of understanding, whether it's that one or the like. um, we're going to stick in the same loop, because we're very, the bear goes to sleep in the winter, and so does humanity. You know, we go to sleep. I've unplugged the news recently. I don't know what's going on in Russia, but I know it's happening, you know, and I'm not.
it's easy to stay, let's use the term woke. It's easy to stay, everybody's enlightened until the second person walks in the room.
Yeah.
And it's easy without any conditions and without being tested to stay aligned.
Yeah.
Easier. But once you're you're driving around, people are just doing stupid things on the road. A lot of that stuff is you're being tested. Or
Yeah.
going outside in the community, you're being tested. Um,
Yeah.
so a lot of people, they just, their spirituality or their woke is temporary.
Yeah. It's temporary.
Do you want
I'll
to say
tell
something to that?
um, I'll tell you, the avenue that people should just go after is the peace. Peace, world peace begins within. Quote: world peace grows from within. And having made that move towards semi-retirement here in Georgia, living on the land, planting herbs, growing, you know what I mean, keeping the chickens, uh, I found my peace. The woke
Yeah.
California life was extremely exhausting, because everyone wanted to measure their wokeness, and there's no merit badges for wokeness. you know you could keep a referral chart in my book. I've referred these people to wokeness. That's good. If you got to tally something, tally your referrals, that the time moments that you've shared with others, finding peace, you know what I mean? that they found their peace and that you've led others. That's the true work. And, then we move forward, one soul at a time, because, the social media is cleaning us, shadow banning, etc. And it's much more powerful when you can have these wellness gatherings and when you can do these teachings and engage people energetically one-on-one, whether it's in ceremony, ritual, even in community. If everybody's dancing, all nations are dancing together. Even if it's at a rock and roll concert, they'll get better.